Watch 12 at 10 starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. School begins tomorrow for many districts across the Northwoods and central Wisconsin, including Rhinelander. And things will look a little different this year as school leaders are taking steps to help prevent the spread of COVID-19. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez spoke to local county health officials about what happens when there is a case here.
Oneida and Vilas County school districts teamed up with Oneida County Health Department on school protocols and the possibility of a COVID outbreak.
And we've been working really hard with the schools to figure out how can we start school as safely as possible, what strategies can be put in place for the kids to get back in school. And so we're ready to go.
It's a reality schools need to be ready for. The health department will look at several factors when determining school closures, including location and age demographic of cases, county positivity rates, and if they're concentrated in one area. It's a case-by-case situation, but if any are reported, schools will close the next day for cleaning.
In addition to that, what we do is then we interview the parents, we would interview the teacher, and we would figure out who was exposed to that child in what we consider a close contact, which is 15 minutes within 6 feet.
In a period of uncertainty, it's a rolling the punches way of thinking.
We are still learning about COVID. We don't understand what's going to happen. We don't have a crystal ball. So we just have to go with the case by case, what's going to happen, future outlook, and respond as best as we can in that situation.
In the Northwoods, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
The demand for high-speed broadband internet access has never been higher, with more people working, studying, and basically living online these days. For rural areas like Phillips, the lack of access could complicate back to school. Staff at the Phillips Library say there's always been a need for internet access, and under normal circumstances, the library would be the place to go. But because of COVID-19, they're only open 3 days a week right now. However, staff members say patrons are still grateful for what they can do.
And I think that they're just happy with whatever you can do. I mean, at least the patrons at the library, they're just happy that we're open at all. And I feel like hopefully they're feeling the same way about the school system, and they know that people are doing what they can.
Folks can still access the library's Wi-Fi even from their parking lot, and you can also access a number of resources online using their virtual catalog. Outside, Jeff, it was a cool start to our work week.
Yeah, 65 was all we did today in Rhinelander. That was a pretty common temperature across the area. A few 70s further south, looking at you, Wapaka, Wisconsin Rapids. Tomorrow, though, back up in the low 70s for most of us through the afternoon. Out there right now, though, it's already 50 in Rhinelander, 47 Eagle River, also for Tomahawk. Typical cold spots there. We'll have lows tonight down in the low to mid 40s with clear skies and a calm wind. Looking outside now, there are a couple clouds back off to the west of us. These will likely stay there tonight, but tomorrow we'll get some more of this kind of coming in our direction. We'll go with partly cloudy skies through the afternoon with temperatures back in the low, even a few mid 70s tomorrow. So here's your forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly clear skies, partly cloudy skies. There could be a little bit of dense fog late, but cool with low temperatures down near 44. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Today, Wausau police say a body was pulled out of the Wisconsin River near the Wausau Hydro Dam. Police said they got that call around 1:20 this afternoon from an employee with Wisconsin Public Service. No word who that individual is who was found in the river. Police asked the public to avoid that area while the investigation continues. A 38-year-old Rhinelander woman accused of sexually assaulting a child she met while a teacher at Rhinelander Middle School entered not guilty pleas today in Oneida County Court. Stephanie Poblowski faces charges of sexual assault of a child placed in substitute care, sexual intercourse with the child age 16 or older, and causing mental harm to a child. Back in June, the court found probable cause that she had committed a crime and bound her over for trial. Her bond was also continued. The motion hearing is scheduled for October 8th. A former substitute teacher in the Wausau and D.C. Everest school districts was in court today for his initial appearance on charges of sexual crimes involving underage teens. 50-year-old David Faulkner now faces charges of child enticement, having sexual intercourse with a child over 16, and distributing marijuana. Faulkner has been removed from the Wausau and D.C. Everest district substitute teacher rosters, and that incident has been reported to the Department of Public Instruction for them to review whether he should lose his teaching license. Wausau police also say Faulkner was a senior pastor at Emmanuel Lutheran Church and School in Marshfield. Faulkner denies any inappropriate relationships through his teaching work or pastoral work. Judge Michael Moran ordered a $30,000 signature bond, the first $10,000 in cash. He has a preliminary hearing set for October 20th. The 27-year-old Stevens Point man charged with setting a woman's apartment on fire was scheduled to appear in Portage County Court this morning over the phone. However, Blaine Johnson's pretrial conference was rescheduled to October 5th. He pleaded not guilty back in May to charges of arson, burglary, stalking, theft, violating a restraining order, and bail jumping. If convicted, he could face up to almost 60 years in prison. Lawmakers in the Wisconsin State Senate and Assembly each convened a special session today, both lasting less than 1 minute, to discuss a package of bills involving police policies following the police shooting of Jacob Blake in Kenosha. Democratic Governor Tony Evers requested this session last week. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos has instead called for a task force to discuss racial disparities and police policies. Meanwhile, President Trump is set to visit Kenosha tomorrow to meet with local law enforcement there. Says he wants to crack down on unrest after the police shooting of Jacob Blake. Both Evers and Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes have asked the president not to come, citing what they consider incendiary remarks in the past.
So I don't know how, given any of the previous statements that the president made, that he intends to come here to be helpful. And we absolutely don't need that right now.
Governor Evers says the president's visit would only delay work to overcome division and would require to redirect resources that should be used in the community right now. President Trump addressed his upcoming visit to Kenosha during a news conference this evening from the White House. Jay Gray has details.
Across the country, protests literally turning into political battlegrounds, with President Trump blaming what he calls radical left mayors and governors for the violence and promising law and order ahead of a Tuesday trip to Kenosha, Wisconsin, despite the mayor there urging him to stay away.
The wave of violence and destruction that we've seen in recent weeks and months has occurred in cities exclusively controlled and dominated by the Joe Biden party.
The president at one point seemingly defending 17-year-old Kyle Rittenhouse, who faces murder charges after killing 2 people, injuring a third during a confrontation in Kenosha.
He was trying to get away from them, I guess, it looks like, and he fell, and then they very violently attacked him.
This afternoon, Democratic nominee Joe Biden condemning violence on both sides.
An incumbent president who sows chaos rather than providing order.
And blaming the president and his followers for the growing unrest.
He may believe mouthing the words law and order makes him strong, but his failure to call on his own supporters to stop acting as an armed militia in this country shows how weak he is.
For those most affected by the shootings and chaos, the issue is much bigger and runs much deeper than conservative or liberal politics.
We're really just sick and tired of the violence. We're tired of it. We don't want to see more of it. We want to see change. That's what we want.
As unfortunately, the anger and violence seems to be growing. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Well, switching gears now, Crandon's Off-Road Raceway is about to get busy this coming month. We'll introduce you to the man who designs the helmets for many of the racers there. But first, Jeffson with your full forecast next on Newswatch 12.
One, two, three, up. My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, oh, shake it like I'm gonna right there.
Today's the day to get to your Toyota dealer, but hurry, they're going fast. Toyota, let's go places.
Hi, my name is Betty. I had taken a fall in November and, unbeknownst to me, got a horrible whiplash. Dr. Scher was the first one to tell me, well, you know, Betty, you've got 2 bulging discs and a pinched nerve. So I signed up with Dr. Scher. It worked. It worked. I mean, I now have full range of motion. It was life-changing. I don't have any pain.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
I have a big announcement, and it's big. It doesn't just concern me, it affects all of mankind.
Ellen is moving to a new channel. Start packing up the moving truck.
That reminds me, what up, Big Red?
All of the biggest stars, your favorite games, and incredible surprises. Now at a new home.
You know, I like to switch things up. This is gonna be, you're gonna be like, what? Like that.
Well, we started the day right here, and maybe you thought, we got this. But then the clouds rolled in, and the rain followed quickly behind it. We got a couple good showers this morning, followed by this sunshine throughout the afternoon. But the high temperatures didn't really do too much. We got stuck in the 60s today for much of the area. 65 in Rhinelander, 74 though Wisconsin Rapids. Tomorrow they'll do a bit better. We'll have highs back in the low 70s tomorrow. We should be for the first day of September tomorrow. The average high being 73. But by the end of the month, the average high is 60. So we're going to lose some ground this month as the days are getting shorter and shorter. Okay, so temperatures out there now. It's already 50 in Rhinelander, 49 for Antigo, 59 for Wapaka. We'll have lows tonight down into the middle to even lower 40s like last night because the skies are clear and no wind at all either. Going ahead though, 72 tomorrow, 75 for us on Wednesday, 68 on Thursday. So kind of up and down, but the average high being 74. We might do that a couple days out of the next 7 to 10 around here. And that rain this morning did a number across parts of the area. Here's a station 0.44 of an inch. So not really a heavy rain. Wherever you see the aqua colors on this map, that was a quarter inch or more. The green areas, including parts of eastern Oneida County, that's a half inch or more of rainfall from this morning, including here at the station, got 0.44 of an inch. Okay, but where are we year to date? We're at 25.87 inches of liquid precip, meaning rain and melted down snow. That's well ahead of the average of 20.76. Wausau, same story for you. Madison, same story for you. This is why the lakes and rivers are full, and they've been full for several years around here now. All right, looking outside currently, lots of clear skies across the state. There are some clouds across far northwestern parts of Wisconsin right now, all blowing off of thunderstorms across the Midwest. These will stay there for now. However, the clouds will increase throughout the day tomorrow, and we could get some showers in here basically late on the day on Wednesday, not tomorrow. Your forecast, though, for tonight, though, is partly cloudy skies. Low temperatures down near 44. That's not normal, with a southwest breeze around 5 for tomorrow. Okay, so mostly sunny, highs near 72. Let's go with mostly sunny to partly cloudy tomorrow, with a southwest breeze around 5 miles per hour. And then looking ahead here, 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows a great day for us tomorrow, followed by Wednesday. There's that chance for rain in the forecast late Wednesday into Thursday. We could see a quarter inch of rainfall then, followed by a nice Friday and Saturday, a cooler Friday with temperatures back in the middle 60s. Justin?
Starting in less than 2 hours, we are undergoing a digital sub-channel transition here at WJFW. Our current 12.2 station, Antenna TV, will be switching over to Cozy TV. They air NBC Universal programming from the 80s, 90s, things like Roseanne, Frasier, The Office. Antenna TV will then move over to our new 12.3 digital subchannel. For those who watch us on cable or satellite, Antenna TV will just switch over to Cozy TV. You will only be able to watch Antenna TV on our 12.3 station with a digital antenna. Again, this all happens tonight starting at about midnight. The Milwaukee Bucks started their second-round NBA playoff series tonight. Well, highlights from Game 1 against the Heat after the break. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
Menominee Casino Resort is celebrating 33 years this September, and we're giving away cash all month long. Join us every Wednesday and Saturday for our happy anniversary celebration. Menominee Casino Resort. There's something for everyone.
She's got 2 kids and 2 jobs, but tonight she may not make it home. Every woman has a right to self-defense, a gun for protection. But Joe Biden would take her rights away. For decades, Joe Biden has opposed your gun rights. Now Biden wants to cut police funding. In this election, self-defense is on the line. Defend your family. Defeat Joe Biden. The NRA Victory Fund Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
When you have a house full of kids, your water consumption is through the roof. But when the kids move out, the water usage goes down. But how long are they really gone for? With high-efficiency systems made by WaterCare, Maher Water Corporation can roll with any size-changing families. So call us today so we can help you with those water use issues. The laundry is still up to you.
These deals are amazing.
I know. How do we get them?
We have to be very subtle about asking, like this.
Like this?
No, like this.
Actually, you don't have to do any of that. We have great deals for everyone.
Even without the...
You would have gotten it anyway.
Cool.
If you've forgotten what a fair deal sounds like, let us remind you. Switch to US Cellular and get $700 off the latest smartphones with no activation fee. US Cellular. Upgrade to fair.
Menominee Casino Resort is celebrating 33 years this September, and we're giving away cash all month long. Join us every Wednesday and Saturday for our happy anniversary celebration. Menominee Casino Resort. There's something for everyone.
Coming up on your Tuesday, we'll be joined by Nurse Christina from the VA to talk a little bit more about anxiety.
Now we have more showers and storms in the forecast, but a few breaks too. More coming up on your Tuesday.
During the regular season, the Milwaukee Bucks dominated the Eastern Conference. They only lost 7 games, but 2 of them came against the Miami Heat. Bucks were hoping for a better Game 1 performance tonight than their last series opener. Giannis' son Liam made it to the bubble to see Dad play. Now let's pick things up in the final seconds of the first quarter. Brook Lopez here with a fading 3 as time expires. Lopez finished with 24 points on the night, and Bucks with an 11-point lead after 1. Now, final seconds of the half, Jay Crowder's pass gets picked off here by Chris Middleton, and he's going to go coast to coast and finish with the tough layup, but the Bucks would only go into the halftime with a 3-point lead, and now in the third, Goran Dragic, he's going to drive and kick it out to Jimmy Butler, and Butler knows what to do from out there. He drills the 3-pointer. The former Golden Eagle had a huge game for them, and then in the fourth, Butler, he's going to put on some moves, and that would be the dagger. He finishes with 40 points, and the Bucks drop Game 1, 115-104, the final.
You got to be active. You got to go get the ball. So, credit to them and their effort, and we've got to be as good or better. Taking care of the boards and taking care of the paint.
The Bucks will get a day of rest. Game 2 is set for Wednesday at 5:30. Now, the MLB trade deadline was today, and the Brewers made a move. Right-handed pitcher David Phelps was traded to the Philadelphia Phillies for 3 players to be named later. How would the Brewers fare without one of their key relievers? Brett Suter on the mound for the Brewers. We're going to go to the bottom of the third, tied at 2. Ben Gamel with a base hit up the middle. Christian Yelich scores from third, and the Brewers take a 1-run lead. Now in the bottom of the 5th, Keston Hiura with a shot to deep center field, and it is just going to get over the wall. His 8th homer of the year, and the Brewers would take a 2-run lead. This game would become close late, but an RBI for Orlando Arcia in the 8th inning wins it for the Brewers, 6-5 the final. Now, the World Championship off-road races return to the Crandon International Off-Road Raceway this weekend. As you watch the races go by, you'll see many of them wearing Brian Alstein's artwork. Andrew Goldstein has the story.
Many of the helmets that you see on the track at Crandon came from this little shop, tucked away in an alley near downtown.
And I show them what it's going to look like, and then they're like, wow, that's what I want.
This is Brian Alstein's domain.
This is all time consuming, it's all freehand.
The place where he's been cranking out custom artwork on racing equipment ever since he was 15.
Basically what I do is I make people's realities happen for them, painting bikes, painting helmets, portraits.
Alstein runs Airhead Designs, which will do custom paint jobs for everything from car exteriors to welding masks. But racing helmets are their calling card.
I scuff it, put in a primer, then I put my background color, and then I do all my artwork on top of that. Use the big gun for put different colors.
Brian's artistic talents don't come about by accident. His Uncle Steve was designing t-shirts like these for the very first Crandon brush runs more than 50 years ago.
I loved his drawing, so I took that upon myself to, hey, I want to do that someday.
Now Alstein is eager to carry on the family tradition.
You can't buy this in the store.
Pumping out roughly 3 new designs each and every week.
So there's a little compressor that pumps air into it.
And in the process, bringing racers' visions to life.
It makes them feel good that, wow, you did something that captured my features of my husband or daughter or, whoever they wanted painted.
In Crandon, Andrew Goldstein, Newswatch 12.
Alstein said that COVID depleted so much of his business that he was down to just one design every 6 weeks. However, it is now starting to come back to where it was before the pandemic. Justin?
Thanks, Griffin. The Minocqua area welcomed a new health care facility this summer. We'll take a look at what it means for folks seeking care in the Northwoods after the break.
Fight against all types of deposits and temperatures with Valvoline Daily Protection Motor Oil. Designed to keep engines clean, it's just $2.99 a quart after 11% rebate. Forever Green Fall Turf Food is a ready-to-use formula that covers up to 10,000 square feet of yard. A bag is only $12.99 after 11% rebate. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Lake Nokomis Cranberries Wine and Gift Shop is now open. Stop in for a free tasting of our cranberry wine and shop our selection of wines, specialty foods, cranberry soaps, and candles. Lake Nokomis Cranberries, located on County D between Lake Tomahawk and Sugar Camp.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Time's running out to buy America's best-selling brand with our best deals of the summer. Get great offers across the Ford lineup. Shop online or in person. But hurry while selection is best. The Ford Summer Sales Event ends September 7th. Choose FlexBuy and get Fusion with 0% financing for 66 months plus $3,000 bonus cash, or lease one for just $199.
Huge online auction includes 500 firearms, collector boats, restored cars, antiques, ammo, gas pumps, clocks, tools, and much more. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
At Big Valley Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, we're different. In a good way. We believe in a fair and honest experience and customer service before, during, and after the sale. At Big Valley, you'll find a big inventory on all of our brands, a big service department and body shop to fix any vehicle right and on time, and big discounts on new and used vehicles so you save big. Browse inventory at bigvalley.biz or give us a call.
Stop into Big Valley in Ewan, Michigan and experience the Big Valley difference.
Everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun with prices so low you'll have to bend over to see them. Prices that'll make your eyes pop out. Want to sleep watching TV? Check out our recliners. You want to pass out face first in a sofa? Check out our sofas. And beds. We've got beds. Check us out. Prices so low you'll think we're crazy. Because everyone sleeps at Tomahawk Furniture and Gun.
You're watching NBC 12 from where you live.
The number of new confirmed COVID-19 cases today are the lowest in Wisconsin in more than 2 months, according to the State Department of Health Services. DHS reports 266 new confirmed cases today and no new deaths. Now, the percent of positive tests dropped down a bit after peaking at over 10% over the weekend. Across our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, hospitalization numbers have been up and down over the last few weeks. Today, DHS reports 21 people are in the hospital because of COVID-19 in that region, 11 of those in the ICU. 5 more patients have COVID-19 tests pending. UW Health and the University of Wisconsin School of Medicine and Public Health are among the first sites in the country to study whether a potential vaccine developed by AstraZeneca can prevent COVID-19. The study is now in a phase 3 randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial. Health experts say that is the gold standard. UW is one of 100 clinical sites around the country to participate in that trial. They plan to enroll about 1,600 people over the next 8 weeks at University Hospital. This April, Marshfield Clinic finished building their new medical center in the Minocqua area, but because of COVID-19, the facility didn't open until mid-June. That time in between left some people unsure of where to go for procedures. Newswatch 12's Sierra Whaley spoke with staff there today to try to clear up some of the confusion.
Marshfield Clinic and Hospital's new location in Woodruff has been open for a little over 2 months. With residents questioning where to go for services, emergency medicine physician Dr. Michael Schars says all physicians are the same, and the hospital locations in Minocqua and Marshfield aren't there to confuse patients, but to give more options.
If they want outpatient clinic care, they can come to the clinic the same as always. But if they want hospital care, or if they need to be admitted to the hospital, or they need surgery, they now have a choice.
Residents were concerned about not seeing their primary physicians due to COVID. Dr. Schars says your primary physician is still available. However, they've added anesthesiologists and emergency medicine physicians because of the increase of surgeries.
When we started the hospital, we needed to hire more anesthesiologists because now we're doing more surgeries in the hospital than we ever did before.
Before any procedure takes place, every patient must take a COVID test. Hospital officials say they will continue the surgery as planned if the patient has negative results. However, if you're positive, they are willing to admit you into the hospital and begin care for any ill patient.
Patients that have COVID, do require hospitalizations. And so we are able to test those patients, and we know that they do have COVID. We are admitting and caring for those patients in the hospital.
And Dr. Schars has a message for the community.
It's important for the community to know that the same physicians that have been providing hospital care and providing surgeries in the community for decades are working in our hospital here, providing that same level of service and the same level of care in our hospital here.
In Rhinelander, Sierra Whaley, Newswatch 12.
In 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. I said, maybe we can give him a try. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No. I like Joe Biden. He understands people that are going through bad situations. He's been through quite a few of them himself. There's really no comparison. Trump only cares about himself. Joe Biden cares about the people.
ABPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
You don't have to postpone feeling your best. Now's the time to take excellent care of your health with Aspirus. We have all the right protective measures in place, so there's no need to delay important screenings and procedures. Can't leave home? Aspirus offers flexible care options from your phone, tablet, or computer. Visit aspirus.org to schedule today and learn more about the steps we're taking to protect your health. Because we love, we lead. Aspirus.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
John was 60 years old and he worked hard for his company, but the years of heavy lifting took their toll and his back gave out. The insurance adjuster denied his claim. He couldn't work and had no hope of finding a new career this late in life. The Mater legal team proved that his injuries were work-related and he got the money he needed to make sure his family was taken care of. See the Mater legal team.
Everybody loves popcorn and puffs, so Newswatch 12 and Minocqua Popcorn and Puffs want to help you celebrate by sending tasty birthday treats.
If you want your chance to win a gourmet bucket of popcorn for your loved one, make sure to submit your entry to our birthday club at wjfw.com.
One lucky viewer will win a free half-gallon bucket of Minocqua popcorn.
Packer scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery can turn into all sorts of fun things. like 2 club-level seats to every Packers home game for the next 2 years. Just by mailing in $5 of non-winning Packers scratch games to enter the bonus drawing, or there's a chance to instantly win cash prizes. Packers scratch games. Watch the excitement unfold.
Hi, I'm Maria Seefeld with Miracle-Ear of Marshfield. If you're struggling hearing your favorite news or TV shows, please stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
All right, buddy, you and I have a direct path into space tonight because there's no clouds out there now. However, there are a few clouds to the west of us. Those will stay there. Currently, there are some high clouds across the Midwest. Look for partly cloudy skies tomorrow, but we'll see lots of sunshine in there as well. The bigger story is the temperatures. Look at this. Here we are at 10:31. Already 47 in Tomahawk, 48 in Eagle River. We'll have lows in the low to mid 40s tonight. So put an extra blanket on the bed. And then here we go, the 7-day forecast. Sunshine tomorrow and for Wednesday. Thursday, probably a good chance for showers Thursday morning before we dry out Thursday afternoon into Friday afternoon.
Felt like a big shift today.
A little cooler, right?
From the beginning of September now, and it suddenly feels like fall. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show at Jimmy Fallon is next.